All right, so I'm working on this VW conversion, and we got some cells that went bad, and what I'm doing is I replaced those cells, and I'm charging up the car and discharging it to see how the batteries are doing. And this is my little grid tie inverter. This right here will take the electricity out of the car and pump it into the grid. And there's my plug to pump it into the grid, and here is my plug to charge it, so I can go back and forth and watch the batteries and see what happens. And this guy, I bought him, I don't know how many years ago, which I did my first video on, showing how I took the power from the solar panels there and put it in the truck and would feed it back at night to the house. That was our vehicle to grid setup. And even in this antique one, you still get the options of setting all these parameters. So you can set it to let's see, yeah, I set my voltages where I want them, so it stops anywhere I want it to. That way I don't drain the batteries down too far. Now these batteries I'm draining down pretty far because I need to find out who's the lowest, who's the worst battery in this pack. And this is kind of what was neat back in the old days. People made their own controllers, they made their own chargers. They part of the fun, like ham radio, was that you made all your own stuff. But today stuff is becoming so cheap that instead of making it, you just buy it. So vehicle to grid, very possible, but it seems like as the price of batteries has dropped so much, people are going along the lines of, well, I'll just buy batteries and have my own setup and leave the car alone just for driving. Which for me, I got to drain all these cars down and charge them up to evaluate the batteries. So I do a lot of vehicle to grid charging and discharging.